The Little Mermaid, Chapter 11. Inside the Prince's Palace. The Little Mermaid wanted to see her family before she left. But when she reached her father's palace, everyone was asleep. She felt a great sadness. I'm leaving my home forever, she thought, and I can't even say goodbye. Then, just before dawn, she swam to the cliffs near the prince's palace. The Little Mermaid could see the balcony after she crawled up on the rocks. Once on shore, she swallowed the bitter bloom. Suddenly, she felt a horrible pain like a sword striking her tiny body. As she fainted, the Little Mermaid saw her tail begin to split in two. When she awoke, she found herself on a velvet couch. Her body was covered by the cape. He looked up and saw the prince standing over her. I found you lying on the rocks, he said. The prince said, "Who are you and where did you come from?" "I am your true love," she wanted to say. "I saved you from the sea." But of course, she could not speak, so she smiled at the prince, hoping he would understand. "Come now, don't be frightened," the prince said warmly, but the Little Mermaid could only look at him with love. "What is your name?" he asked. The Little Mermaid was silent. Finally, he said, I do not know why you don't speak. But you still need my aid." The prince helped the Little Mermaid stand up, as the sea witch had warned. Every footstep fell as she was walking on an eye. Yet to the prince, she looked perfect. As they walked, she glided through the halls as lightly as a cloud. "How graceful you are," the prince said as he led her into his rooms. He called the servants and ordered them to bring some clothes. "Dress her as an honored guest to the royal palace," he commanded. Then he turned to her and asked softly, "Would you like to come and accompany to the royal performance today?" The Little Mermaid nodded eagerly. After the servant had dressed her in a blue silk dress, the prince led her to the palace hall to introduce her to his parents. "How beautiful you are!" exclaimed the queen. "Where did you come from?" But of course the Little Mermaid could not answer. A tall woman entered the hall to perform to his prince and his parents. She sang very sweetly, and the prince clapped his hand in delight. The Little Mermaid sadly thought, "I once sang even more sweetly." But as the Little Mermaid listened, she was surprised as she felt like dancing. She lifted her arm and her graceful feet glided across the floor. The Little Mermaid danced so magically that she charmed everyone, especially the prince. "You are so special," he said. "I always keep you with me and call you my little companion." The Little Mermaid smiled up at him. Her eyes acted as a promise. As time went on, the Little Mermaid became the prince's best friend. He took her wherever he went. They walked through royal gardens and rode through fields on horseback. They climbed mountains that almost reached the sky, and though she could speak to him, she kept smiling, even her feet stung with pain.